Hello, I'm Kristen Adair. This is video number 6. This is my surgical correction for my Pectus Excavatum. In the last video we went over my pulmonary appointment, and in this video we'll go over my cardiology appointment. So I went to the cardiologist, and before I saw the doctor they had me do my last test that I needed to get done, which was my echocardiogram. So now I've had an EKG, a CT scan, pulmonary function studies, and now this is the last one, which is the echocardiogram. So it's basically like an ultrasound of your chest, so she just moves the wand all around, and they're just looking at, it will show pictures on the screen as far as what your heart looks like, the size of your heart, the function, how the valves are functioning, how the blood's being moved through your heart. And that's about a 30-minute procedure. So I did that first, and then after that I met with the doctor, and he looked it over. Basically it comes out like this. This is what I get. So it's just a basic report with all the writings, and they go over every part of your heart in it, so you kind of know, you can read it yourself. Basically, from what he told me, is that my heart is normal size, which is great. So it reached its normal size. The compression didn't affect the growth of my heart, so that was good. He also said that everything seems to be okay as far as my heart goes, the tissue in my heart, the way it's functioning. I do have, my mitral valves are starting to bow. So one of the things to worry about with Pectus excavatum is mitral valve prolapse. That being where the valves kind of just break down and stop working, or don't work as well. So mine are actually starting to bow, which is what happens before they prolapse. So I don't have prolapse yet, but I just have bowing. And then I do have a little bit of regurgitation in my tricuspid valves. Regurgitation basically means that the blood is leaking. So when the blood is over here in your heart and it gets pushed over to this side of your heart before it goes to your body, the valve it's actually coming, the blood's coming back. So it's leaking back in instead of staying here and then being pushed off. So it's a little bit of regurgitation, and other than that, everything seems to be okay. So it hasn't actually done big time damage to my heart yet. If I don't get this fixed, of course it will, but if I can go ahead and get this fixed now, I know that I will be okay, since it hasn't actually prolapsed yet and the regurgitation isn't severe. So now it's time to get this fixed before it actually does do the damage. He also I addressed my heart murmur, and he listened, and he said that he just thinks that it's just from the blood being vigorously pushed, because my heart's being squeezed, compressed. The blood is moving faster and harder. My heart's working harder, so it's pushing that blood vigorously. So he thinks that's where my heart murmur is coming from. He also had me do a Holter monitor, which is a 24-hour monitor, and they put the little electrodes here and then here and here. So I think it was 3 or 4 electrodes, I can't remember, but they put that on you, kind of like an EKG, but it's a 24-hour EKG. So you have a little thing that it's connected to, and you push the button anytime you're experiencing your symptoms. So you do your daily routine just like normal. Anytime you're having your chest pain, your shortness of breath, your anything that you're having, you know, what you're wearing it for, you push the button, and then you record on a log why you pushed the button and what you were doing during that time. So then you turn it in after 24 hours, and they look at everything, and it's basically just looking at your heart rhythms to make sure that those are all normal. So that came back okay for me, so they didn't find anything from that. And that was it for this appointment. And the next video is going to be a major video, because it will be the biggest appointment yet. It will be with the actual surgeon. So that's video number 7, and that's the next video. So until then, I will talk to you later.